Alright guys, so just got through completing my workout today. Don't know, in case some of you are just now starting to follow me, I decided to do more of a 6x6 routine, guys, for more of a strength-based kind of routine to make sure that my strength wasn't lacking while I'm doing this major cut. Basically, it's a pretty decent calorie deficit, guys, and I want to maintain as much muscle as possible, so I actually added more of a strength routine in to my workout instead of just doing high volume. I'm not saying high volume won't work, but I know that strength routines can help me out while I'm doing my cut, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm doing that. It's a 6x6 full body routine every other day. I'll work out one day, next day's just cardio. Work out one day, next day's just cardio, all the way through. Turns out to be around 3 to 4 days a week when I work out as far as lifting goes. And it's your basic movements, guys. It's similar to 5x5 with some accessory work, but it's a 6x6 routine. And I am progressing with it a little bit. I'm probably getting pretty close to my strength limits for the amount of food that I'm eating. Don't know if they'll pick back up later or not. They may, we'll see. But as of right now, it's going very, very slow. There's something that I've been thinking about here a lot lately that I wanted to put out for you guys. And it's what gets me through, and it's my 3 B's in my health and fitness journey. All right, guys, it's, be positive. That's my first one, guys. Be positive. All right. Be positive. Be positive that you're going to make gains, guys. Be positive about everything, even your failure. Your failure is not really a failure. Your failure is also a success, guys. If it wasn't for failure, we wouldn't have advancement, and that's the main thing with failure. So be positive about your failures, because you could always pick yourself up and push through. Not only that, in your health and stuff, be positive with your health, because I've had health issues, guys. I had a small brain hemorrhage that took me out of lifting for 5 months. I wasn't allowed to lift or do anything really too strenuous. It sealed up in the hospital. I was in the hospital for like 4 or 5 days. It sealed up in the hospital, and they just wanted to make sure it stayed sealed up. So it took me a long time before I was actually able to get back to lifting again. Basically just, did some minor walks and stuff like that, just to keep my metabolism going, even though it kind of slowed down. So, there were 6 months there, 5 to 6 months there that I was out of lifting or doing anything strenuous. And before that, guys, I had a spine problem. It wasn't, really a deformity or anything like that. I've got a degenerative discs in my L3, 4, and 5 vertebrae. That's the worst ones. However, I did have like 10 pinched nerves, guys, and I had to see a chiropractor for 6 months, and he realigned my back, got everything working. And honestly, after he did that, I started seeing the gains coming. So, you can't think that, oh gosh, is this really happening to me? Am I going to be able to progress? Am I going to be able to keep moving? Am I going to be able to, do what I should do in order to get the body that I want, or get that thing that it doesn't matter what it is, whatever your goal is. My goal was health and fitness. I want to be a better me, basically, in all aspects, not only physically but mentally. But you got to be positive about everything. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why it's happening. You got to have that kind of mentality about it, that it's happening for a reason, and be positive about it. That's one of my top ones, guys. You got to be positive about everything. You can't go into the gym thinking, down and stuff like. Be positive. It's going to be one of the better workouts that you possibly will have. Be positive that, just because you fell today, tomorrow can be an even better day. Just be positive about everything. And that's one of the things that gets me through, guys. I've been down a lot, guys. I've been down a whole lot over the last 2 years in my fitness journey. My weights went up and down. I kind of got switched around in my mentality about the diets and stuff, thinking one diet will heal you better than the other one, etc., etc. Just stick to whatever it is. And that gets me to my next B. And it's be persistent. Be persistent in everything that I do. And that's basically my diet, guys. My diet is always persistent. The only time that I have a slack off is on the weekend. It's normally on Saturday, but I am persistently keeping it below 2,500 calories and trying to keep my macros persistent normally. There may be one day out of every month or two that I go out and I throw it to the wind a little bit, but it's still close. And I try to keep it that way. And then my other B, guys, be aware. And that's got to do with, my calories and stuff. I have to be aware of everything, you know, that I put in my mouth. I have to be aware that, you know, this may be detrimental to my success in the future. Now, I'm not saying you got to be super strict, but that helps me be aware of everything. I calculate all my calories. I calculate all my exercises. I calculate all of my exercises with this. It is a Garmin VivoSmart. You may use Fitbit. It doesn't matter. It's a heart rate monitor. Get one. If you want to be persistent and know exactly how many calories you're burning, get one, because I know for a fact that this heart rate monitor is between 50 to 70 calories different than what my treadmill tells me I'm doing. Treadmill is just on a baseline. It's pretty much the same for everybody. I don't even really know if it actually calculates your heart rate into the amount of calories that you burn. I haven't seen any change whatsoever in that. However, I have seen change with this. This right here actually helped me be more persistent with how many calories I burn. Those are my 3 B's, guys. There's all kinds of B's. I want to hear your B. What is your B? What is it that keeps you motivated? What is it that puts you in the gym? What is it that you do, how you hype yourself up in order to go and do what you need to do to be successful at it? That's what I've been doing. Like I said, I've had my problems. I fell off of my B's, but I jumped right back on those B's and just kept riding. And I've been riding those B's all this time, ever since. And my other B, guys, is, even though it's not my 3 B's, but it is one of my top B's, and it's be successful. Be successful. Comment below what your 3 B's are. If you got more, that's fine. Add them all in there. I've got a list probably about 12 B's long. And whenever I say B, it doesn't necessarily have to start with the letter B. It could just how you need to be. You know, be better. Be a better person. Be better at your faith. It doesn't matter. Whatever your B's are, just think about it. Jot it down. I want to hear from you below. Better yet, those of you who have channels, if you got a channel, you can also write below. But I challenge you to do a video on your B's. Let's hear what you got to say. Let your viewers see what your B's are. Initiate their mind to thinking on what they need to do to motivate themselves. Anyways, y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm talking to you. Best subscribe. Y'all have a good one. Keep moving.